So one day, me and the homies was hanging out in the hood, right? And every time we hung out in the hood, we would eventually go on something called a hood patrol. A hood patrol is when you drive or walk around your hood looking for your enemies or like anything that's not supposed to be over there. So bam, me, my homie K Swiss, and another one of my homies hop in my truck and we start driving around. And don't hop in my comments talk about a nigga snitching and all that bullshit, because I already hollered at the homie and he said it was cool for me to tell this story. We end up driving around, and that's when somebody in the car suggests that we go to the store. Now, I can't remember exactly what we was going to the store to get, but I'm guessing it was for some blunts. So anyways, we pull up to a store in my hood, right? And me and the homie K Swiss bail in that motherfucker. But when we bail in the store, it's an essay up in there, and he up in there with his girl. Well, he not a real essay, he really a tagger or tag banger. So me and the homie K Swiss, we end up splitting up in the store. I go down one aisle to get some chips, and I don't know what the fuck he was doing. But while I'm in the aisle, all I hear is the nigga pressing the essay, pretty much on some like what's happening type shit. So when I hear the commotion, I come to the front and I see the nigga pressing the dude in front of his girl. But when I looked at the essay, I recognized him. I went to school with the nigga. We had both went to Hamilton together. Plus I used to always be at that nigga homie's house, and I seen him there a few times. So pretty much I come up, you know what I'm saying, on some shit like, hey, no, I know, bro, like he cool, don't even trip type shit, trying to pretty much diffuse the situation. That's when the homie Swiss like, yeah, this nigga staring and shit like he hard, like, you know what I'm saying, nigga got me fucked up. Cause pretty much the whole altercation happened because the essay kept mad dogging him. That's when I tell Swiss like, man, fuck that shit, bro, we gonna get a nigga a pass, like he straight. So you know what I'm saying, niggas end up calming down, like the whole situation was over. Niggas buy what we had to buy and we get to walking out the store. Now when we walking out the store, the nigga get the mad dogging a homie again. And when the homie seen the nigga mad dogging him, he blazed the nigga immediately, dropped him all in front of his girl. So bam, he get dropped in front of his girl, and his girl pretty much like help him up and they walk off. Now the homie talking shit like, yeah, you weird ass nigga, you better watch who you looking at, like as they walking off. So after that, the SA and his girl walk off and hit the corner and disappear. Now I don't know why the fuck we didn't leave after that, but for some reason we just jumped back in my car and sat there in front of the store and start rolling up weed. We get like halfway through rolling the blunt, right? And out of nowhere, we just see 3 Mexicans hit the corner. But when they hit the corner, they mobbing up with their hands under their shirts like they got pew-pews or something. That was the wrong motherfucking move, because we scary niggas. Without hesitation, the homie lean out the window, get the cracking on their ass. Boom, boom! Now, I'm guessing they was bluffing, because soon as the homie let off too, they turned around and got the breaking. They hit that corner so fast and got up out of there, you would have thought they was Olympic gold medal track stars. After that, I pulled out the parking lot and floored it, hit the freeway. Now, at the time, this was my everyday car, and it was a very noticeable car. Everybody knew if they seen that car, that was my shit. So, bam, for 2 weeks, I had the car put up. Based on we went to that store a lot, I had the motherfucker put up trying to see if they was gonna raid my house or not. So once a little bit of time went by and I seen they didn't come raid my shit, I'm like, okay, a nigga must be straight. The funny part is, eventually, I ended up going back to the store. And when I went back to the store, the same dude was working up in there that day. As soon as I go up in there to pay for my shit, that's when a nigga like, yeah, man, I seen you guys shoot. I looked at that nigga crazy as fuck, like, you ain't see us do nothing. I don't know what you talking about, bruh. That's when he like, nah, I see, you know, don't even worry about it though. I ain't called the police and I got rid of the tape. I still was denying that shit when he said it. I'm like, I still don't know what you talking about, man. But in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, for sure, bro. Like, you cool. After that, every time I went in that motherfucking store, that nigga always give me like free blunts and shit. But yeah, man, y'all like, follow, and comment for more stories.